In this video, I'm going to take you through University Park on the map. That way it can provide a little bit of perspective on where you are in relationship to Dallas and everything else around you. And if you watch our vlog tour through University Park, then it'll provide some additional context to that video as well. We're getting into it right now. Hey ladies and gentlemen, if you're looking for the most thorough deep dive into all things Dallas, Texas, well, this is the channel that helps you do that. So I invite you to subscribe right now and tap the bell for notifications so that you can stay up to date on the current market here in Dallas, Texas. We drop new videos every single week. My name is Jimmy Webb Jr. I'm a local real estate agent, born and raised here actually, and we're getting tons of calls and emails every single day from people just like you who are ready to make a move here in Dallas, Texas, and we absolutely love it. So if you are thinking about buying or selling here in the Dallas area, then you got to reach out. Give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, or you can schedule a time on our calendar if you want to jump on a Zoom with us. We do prefer that, put a face with a name, right? But either way, whatever is easiest for you, we've got you back when making a smooth move here in Dallas, Texas, or in University Park like we're talking about today. So with that being said, let's jump into the computer and I'll take you on a map tour through University Park. All right. Welcome to University Park, this highlighted area right here. As always, let's zoom out, show you kind of where we are in relationship to everything else. So bust out my pen tool here. So you've got the tollway on this side, Dallas North Tollway. That'll take you straight into downtown. That's about 10-15 minute drive right there. And then same on the east side, you've got 75, which is a freeway. Same thing, it'll take you right into downtown Dallas right there. About the same time, 10-15 minutes or so. And then over here you've got DFW. So what I would do is, honestly, I would come down and then get on to 35 to 183 and take 183 over to the south entrance of DFW. Another option is you could take Northwest Highway, aka Loop 12 right here, but this isn't really a highway. There are lights, stoplights and everything along Loop 12, so you could come along here and then take Spur 348 to 114 and come up the north side, but that's going to take longer, right? So yeah, coming down 35, that'll be the quickest way. That's about 20, maybe 25 minutes, I'd say. So not too far. I mean, you're really pretty close there. And then if you're interested in Cowboy games, right, that's over here in Arlington. So you'll see it right there, AT&T Stadium. Listen, if you haven't been to Jerry World yet, it is quite a magnificent structure. It is a very cool spot. I just went there for the Gold Cup game between the United States and Jamaica. I was there last night actually, and for the quarterfinal game. That was pretty cool. Yeah, I mean it's awesome in there. I mean they seat over 100,000 people in there. I mean it's crazy. Obviously you've got the screens and everything. So anyway, I'm going off on tangents now. So let's keep this about University Park though. But just so you kind of understand what's going on over here, you have where the Rangers play as well. So this Globe Life Field, I guess they have a game today. Usually it'll show the picture, but we have the newest ballpark in Major League Baseball. We've got the roof on top now, the retractable roof. That's the word I was looking for, the retractable roof. So this is the old one over here right across the street, and it was just, it was a great ballpark, but listen, it gets hot here in the summers, right? Which is when the baseball season is. And so if you're trying to catch a game and you're just out there, and if you're not in the shaded side, then you're just out there baking like a lobster, right? And so it's super nice now to have the roof on top now. I went there for opening day of the initial season, and it is absolutely gorgeous with a capital G inside here, man. I mean, it is unbelievable. So definitely check out a game there. And then Texas Live, if you don't know what this is, this sits right obviously in between AT&T and Globe Life Fields, and this is like a big, just a ton of bars. I mean, yeah, this is kind of the main area. So you've got 2 stories right here, so it's just a bunch of bars, a bunch of seating, just a bunch of stuff to do. Really cool place to just hang out, you know, if you want to if you want to be in the atmosphere of the game but not be inside the stadium, then Texas Live is where you're gonna want to be. Okay, so that's kind of Arlington right there, and then you got Six Flags over here as well. That's the Titan right there. That's that drop right there is no joke. So if you like your roller coasters, your thrills, then you'll love you some Six Flags. Okay, so all right, let's show you kind of what is around you now. So obviously you've got, so here I need to zoom in here. Okay, so you'll see, let me get that. Yeah, so there it is. So Park Cities. Okay, so University Park and Highland Park makes up what is called Park Cities. Okay, both of them together is what makes up Park Cities, University Park and Highland Park. Okay, and so Highland Park comes down to like here. Okay, and that's kind of Highland Park right there. Actually, let me do this. Let me show you, because this is kind of cool. So if I plug in Dallas, okay, there's gonna be a hole right here in the middle, right? So you see this little hole right here. So everything, all of this is highlighted, right? But this hole. So University Park and Highland Park, Park Cities. Okay, I'll use those interchangeably throughout this video and through other videos as well. It's its own municipality, right? Meaning they have their own cops, their own police force that manage everything in here. Okay, and so let me bring University Park back up. So yeah, I mean, it's a very safe area, generally speaking. You know, you do well, actually, this is an interesting point, because I know a lot of people love to complain about the property taxes in Texas, which, yeah, they are higher than other states, but on the flip side, we don't have the state income tax, right? So, you know, I do other videos on the comparing and contrasting between all the taxes. You put everything together. I do the math. That's one of my favorite things to do. If you're not using a calculator every day, you're not doing life right, you know. But you know, you just when you're talking about everything all included, Dallas is actually cheaper, more affordable to live than places like California, right? So, and actually, University Park and Highland Park, Park Cities, is actually on the lowest end. It's like in the top 10 lowest property tax rates in all of Dallas, right? So it's kind of like that's a real perk right there. You get to live in one of the most highly desired areas in all of Dallas at the lowest one of the lowest property tax rates, right? So that's really cool. Preston Hollow to the north. I'll show you kind of the what's around you here now. So Preston Hollow, your neighbor up here, that's kind of like, you know, University Park, Highland Park, Preston Hollow. This is all kind of where, you know, the most affluent areas are in Dallas, right? And so but Preston Hollow is considered Dallas, all right? So Park Cities is at a 2.08% tax rate, and Preston Hollow is at 2.7 something, I think. So yeah, I mean, it's kind of a big difference, right? So anyway, but man, I love some Preston Hollow. So, you know, don't not check out Preston Hollow just because of the property tax rates, right? But so let me show you some, you know, what else is around. So you've got the Galleria up here. North Dallas is kind of all of this up here, right? That's a very nice area as well. You've got Richardson up here, you know, very nice area. Lake Highlands on this side, right above White Rock Lake right here. Okay, White Rock Lake is there's no motorized boats on White Rock Lake. It's relatively small, all things considered, when you look at, you know, listen, we love our lakes out here, right? So you've got Grapevine Lake, you got Louisville, you got Lavon, and then you've got which one is this? I forget which one. Yeah, Ray Hubbard. That's what it's called. I always forget the name of that one. Anyway, so you've got White Rock Lake over there by Lakewood. So here's Lakewood here, and then you've got M Streets in here, Lower Greenville in there as well. And this is where you can actually, I'll show you. So this, yep. So this, hang on, let me get it. Let me frame this up for you right here. So, all right, now let me bring my pen back. So if you take, so Katy Trail starts right here, okay? If you see this green, if you see, it starts down here, and then this green line right here, the very thin green line right here. So this is where the Katy Trail starts, right here, okay? And it goes all the way down into, it spits you out down in downtown Dallas, right at American Airlines Center, where the Mavs and the Stars play, okay? And so then it'll continue. It's a different name up in this area, but if you follow it all the way here, and people do this, I mean, they run, they bike, and they come in here, and then it comes over to this thing, and then it comes over to right here, and White Rock Lake, you know, White Rock Lake is very well known for, you know, bikers, runner. I mean, it's a 9.1 mile loop around White Rock Lake, and it's like 95% paved, you know. I mean, it's very nice around here. You know, just a lot of stuff going on around here. So, you know, a lot of marathoners. Like, I know my dad used to do triathlons and stuff, and he would always bike around here, run around here, you know, and that's just that's what people do around White Rock Lake. So right there, pretty close, you know, just a few miles away. You've also got Dallas Love Field Airport right there, which is kind of that secondary airport here. You know, that's where Southwest Airlines, that's their big hub right there at Dallas Love Field right there. So you've got a lot of good flights coming out of there. And then, of course, you have to the south, you have obviously downtown, but then you have uptown, and then Oaklawn. That's kind of the gayborhood is what it's called. That's kind of where, you know, a lot of the gays hang out. You know, hey, I gotta tell it like it is, you know. But they keep their stuff looking nice, right? I mean, that's kind of, you know, that's what they like to do. So it's a nice area right in here. So, you know, you've also got Knox Street, Knox Henderson right here. So you've got some shopping in here at off of Knox Street, Knox and McKinney area here. Cole Park is another. They have a lot of tennis courts right there at Cole Park. Man, I mean, but Park Cities, the reason why it's called Park Cities is because there are tons, and I mean tons of parks. I mean, you see all these little green areas, Caruth, Williams. Well, this is SMU here. This is where Curtis Park, yeah, that's Curtis Park right there. You know, Dallas Country Club, DCC, you know, this is Exall, all of this, and then Prather, Davis. I mean, all these little parks. I mean, they're just everywhere. Flippin' over there. I mean, they're just everywhere. That's why it's called Park Cities. And so if you watch the pros and cons video, the interview I did, you know, she talks about how her kid, you know, like that's one of the things. As a parent, you say, if you're sick of your kid being in the house, you just say, hey, go to the park, you know, go play for, you know, that is a thing. Okay. So, yeah, so that's University Park. Let's see what else kind of majors around. I mean, Northwest Dallas. I mean, that's an okay area. It's not the greatest, okay, but you know, just kind of lower level homes there, or I mean lower price points, right? And then yeah, I think that's good for the borders. What's around you here? So let's talk about these statistics. If you haven't watched the vlog, again, you have to watch that vlog to really get all this stuff so you can really see it. Today I'm just giving you kind of a helicopter view of everything, right? But yeah, so population in here is 25,000 people. 82% of people own their homes here in University Park. So yeah, again, very family friendly. neighborhood. You know, a lot of people, this is where you come to really set down some roots and, you know, raise your family and things like that. Median income in University Park is $224,000 a year, right? So yeah, people do very, very well here in University Park. Okay, there's some money here in University Park. Okay, median house price. What am I trying to say? Median home value. That's what I meant to say. Is 1.3 million. Okay, so yeah, if you want to come to University Park, you got to bring your checkbook. Okay, and yeah, let's get into, well, before we do that, hey, if you like what we're talking about so far, hey, please give us a thumbs up. You know, let us know that you like what we're talking about. You got to subscribe as well. Listen, we do new videos every single week. You definitely do not want to miss the next video that we drop. So make sure you ring the bell so you can be notified when those videos and subsequent videos drop. You know, listen, I was born and raised here, so I've got tons of nuggets that I'm ready and willing to drop on every single video that I do, right? I want to provide as much value as I possibly can to you guys. So yeah, definitely subscribe, hit the bell as well. But yeah, let's talk about the schools, okay? So University Park, you know, so Highland Park is on the south side, but Highland Park High School actually is in the University Park section of Park Cities. So that's right here, right off of Lovers and Preston over here, okay? But yeah, some people, some parents elect to send their kids to private school, right? And so I'll show you where the private schools are. They're actually up kind of more on this side. So you got St. Mark's, that's number 3 private school in the nation right now. Hockaday is all girls, St. Mark's is all boys. Jesuit is here. Jesuit is all boys as well. And then you've got Ursuline is right here. Yep, Ursuline's right there. That's all girls as well. And then you have ESD over here, okay? And then you have Green Hill right here. That's where I went to school. So yeah, there's a lot of people who go from this area and down here, University Park. They'll come up to Green Hill. I'm very involved still in the private school community. So if you have any questions about private school, definitely reach out. I can get you, you know, I can probably answer any question that you have. And if I can't answer the question, then I definitely know the person who can get that answer for you. So just let me know if you have any questions on private schools. Now let's talk about some of the major intersections going on here in University Park. So on the north side, obviously you have Northwest Highway. This is kind of a, you know, a major, you know, you can kind of pick up a little bit. It's called a highway, but it still has, you know, lights on it and everything, right? Obviously the tollway on this side, you have 75 on this side, it's kind of bordering you here. And then Mockingbird is kind of where it turns into Highland Park. Okay, anything south of Mockingbird is going to be Highland Park, except for, you know, Shenandoah, Normandy, and Potomac streets right there. Yeah, and then Lovers will cut right through the middle of this here. Caruth Boulevard is a major one. Southwestern, yeah, right here is another kind of major street as well. Let's see. Yeah, Turtle Creek kind of winds through here. That's kind of another major one there. McFarland Road, that one's kind of connected to SMU in a way. So yeah, so this is where SMU is right here. This is where the Bush Presidential Library is. That's where I was. If you saw the vlog, that's where I was standing. Okay, and then Ford Stadium, that's where I was in at the very beginning of that video. So and then Snyder Plaza is right here. This is where all the goodies are, right? So this is where, you know, that's where that bike place is that I mentioned. East Hampton Sandwich, so good. Burger House, listen, Burger House and Bubba's. Where's Bubba's? Yeah, it's down here, dude. Burger House and Bubba's, like, listen, you gotta go to those first for sure. Like the first 2 days that you're here, you got to go to Bubba's and Burger House for lunch. Okay. Well, and East Hampton. So you might have to come 3 days. If you're going to come, you got to stay for 3 days and hit those 3 spots. Okay. And then, yeah, you've got just a ton of little boutique shops in here, you know, so nothing major. I mean, it's literally all boutique stuff in here. Kubi's is like it's a freaking German market in there. I mean, it's pretty authentic in here too. I mean, it's really, really cool. So they do some good lunch in there as well. So yeah, definitely got to check that out. And then you've got some other stuff down here. You got some major things, and then Olivella's is this is where you go to dinner. Okay, so you go to Bubba's for lunch and Olivella's for dinner. Okay. Yeah, Lucky's Hot Chicken, New York Subs, good. Lumen, that's a hotel. Yeah, anyway, so okay, cool. So yeah, so that's Snyder Plaza over there. Let's see. So some of the major intersections. So Northwest Highway in Preston. So this is Preston Center up here. So this is where Hillstone, that's one of the best restaurants in all of Dallas. Nick and Sam's Grill, R&D, that's one of my favorite spots, R&D. You've got a ton of stuff, a ton of offices in here as well. So a lot of companies are in here. You know, hey, if you work here or if you move here, you might end up working in here somewhere at Preston Center. So yeah, Northwest Highway in Preston and Tollway, I guess. I mean, it's right there. So that's a major spot right there. You've got North Park right here. This is North Park, all up in here. So as I told you, so I was in this central garden here, and then it kind of goes in a big square. So you can't really get lost. You just walk around in circles in North Park here. So oh, and this is also interesting. So I actually just learned this. Mickey Mantle was buried here, and this is a whole, you know, funeral spot. What is this called? Not funeral, graveyard. That's what it's called. Anyway, so yeah, so let's show you some of the other spots. So down here, Mockingbird. So this is where Highland Park Village is, at Mockingbird and Preston. Dallas Country Club right there. Dallas Country Club is a pretty hefty, you know, admission fee to get in, right? 6 figure, you're talking 6 figures to get in there, right? And but yeah, hey, listen, I would view it as an investment, because the people that you're rubbing shoulders with over there, I mean, who knows what you would be missing out on if you weren't a part of DCC, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, that's how I think, but you know, I know not everybody thinks like that, which is fine, totally cool. But yeah, I mean, listen, you've got let's talk about Mockingbird Station. You've got some other little shopping over here. Angelica Film, you know, you've got some more kind of off the you know, not the you're not gonna have the big blockbusters at Angelica. You're gonna have some of the more you know, smaller films there. And let's see what else. Glencoe Park's just another chill little park. I actually used to live there when I went to school at SMU. We lived in a condo right there. And then yes, Lovers right here. So you got your Central Market. You got a Tom Thumb as well. Pluckers. If you don't know about Pluckers, you gotta try Pluckers. It's a great spot right there. And then Whole Foods is up here somewhere. It's south of Loop 12, so it's here somewhere. Or is it up this one? Yeah, it's here. So it's right. Hang on, where is it? It should be right here. Whole Foods. It's right here. I know it's right here. Yeah, Nordstrom Rack. Yeah, it's right here, but it's not saying that it's right there. But it is right here. Your Whole Foods is right here. Okay. So, and then you've got Presby right here, hospital right there. I actually did some rehab over here as well. So yeah, I mean, the good news is you're very centrally located. You can really get anywhere in Dallas that you need to from right here. I mean, you got Tollway right there, 75 right there. If you need to get over to 35, I mean, that's a hop, skip, and a jump away, right? DFW Airport, 20 minutes. You know, I mean, you're right here in the thick of things right here. So yeah, very easy to get around. Right here in University Park, you're situated quite nicely over here. So yeah, I mean, I think that's a pretty good. I'm trying to see if I missed anything major here. So yeah, I mean, you got the school. Oh, Germany. I'll show you Germany Park. So this is, I didn't feature this one in the University Park vlog, but I did show it in the Highland Park one. So this is a public track, and it's in really good shape, as you can tell. All right. Yeah, they got some calisthenics going on over there as well. I'm not sure what these pictures are, but yeah, it's got a field in the middle, obviously. So, but yeah, I mean, it's listen, Highland Park and Park Cities, all of it is people take care of their fitness. That is something that's very important to them, and so I mean, just things like this. Like, you're not gonna have a public track that's in that good of shape, in other places, right? So that's just kind of one of those things. So you got that, and then you've got the Katy Trail, like I mentioned. Here, I'll show you. So if you follow this green line right here with my mouse, green line, it comes all the way here by Reverchon, and then it spits you out at Victory Park, and then this is where the AAC is. Let's see, I know it's right here. Yeah, American Airlines Center. Boom, right there. So it literally spits you out right there. And I've done that before. There's also Katy Trail Ice House. Let's see if I can find it. Yeah, here it is. Katy Trail Ice House. So you could have a drink there and then literally walk. That's probably a little less than a mile, maybe, would be my guess, to American Airlines Center. I know people who do that all the time. So yeah, really a unique thing to Dallas is that Katy Trail. Very popular trail, by the way, that Katy Trail. Okay, so yeah, I think that's a pretty good overview look. Listen, this is just one part of the series, right? So we do the vlog, we do the map, and then we do the pros and cons. We interview residents of these neighborhoods, so you can listen. I don't want you to get it from me, right? I wanted to show you the perspective from somebody who eats, sleeps, breathes there every single day, what their perception of the pros and cons are of living there, right? So definitely check those out. And hey, but yeah, if this is where you want to be, University Park, then you got to reach out. Give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email. Get on our calendar if you want to jump on a Zoom. We do prefer the Zoom, put a face with a name. We do prefer that, right? And then yeah, hey, if you liked what we talked about today, hey, give us a thumbs up down below. Make sure you're subscribed as well. Ring the bell for notifications so listen, the next video that we drop, I'm telling you, you do not want to miss it. So make sure you have the bell rung for that. And then if you are continuing your research here, hey, use our channel as a resource, right? Click on the Dallas, Texas Living name below, head to our channel, use the search bar within our channel to search for whatever it is that you're looking for. And yeah, hey, if I don't have a video on the topic that you're looking for just yet, hey, drop a comment below. Let me know what it is that you're looking for. If you have any questions specific to University Park, hey, drop me a comment on there as well. Happy to help you out in any way that I can, or obviously reach out directly as well if you prefer that. And hey, if you should you should be seeing some other videos pop up on the end screen at this point that can point you in the right direction. If you don't know where to go, hey, click on one of those, and we'll get you. Listen, we drop some knowledge here, okay? So hang out with us long enough and you'll be a professional just like me, all right? You might have to take my job as the real estate agent in town, all right? So anyway, with that being said, we'll see you around town. Catch you later.